I'm feeling really excited. It's the 50th Berlin Marathon and I can't wait to go out and see the city, explore the course.
I think mostly excited about running in my own city. So I'm very looking forward to the energies and like seeing the people and seeing familiar faces.
I'm Alex, I'm 29 years old and I founded Meta Endurance a few years ago.
My name is Sandra. I'm living in Berlin and I am slowly getting into more competitive running, but I'm actually a full-time model.
So my name's Maisie, I am 33 years old and I'm a runner from England. I'm a little bit nervous. It's a marathon. Marathons are a little bit scary.
It's going to be an interesting race because I have another one in 3 weeks, so I need to stay relatively fresh and not go too hard on Sunday. I plan to do a session, so it's going to be a 10K warm-up, half marathon at marathon pace, and then a cool down till the finish line. I want to finish that 21K feeling, hey, I might actually be more and more ready for my A goal in 3 weeks.
I think my main goal for Sunday is enjoying my running, not overpacing myself and soaking up the energy of the city. My personal best at the moment is, I think, 3:59. A new personal best, I think, is actually possible, so I'm excited.
I also would really like to run a sub 3:45 marathon. I don't know if that's achievable. My training has been quite mixed over the summer. I've done a lot of shorter distance training, so I've been training for 5Ks, 10Ks, and that's gone really well. I feel quite fit and quite speedy, but I haven't quite done the longer distance running. My current PB is 3:53. Anything under that I think would be the dream.
The weather will be perfect, 6-7 degrees Celsius, chilly but not too cold. This is my third time racing the Berlin Marathon and I freaking love this race, so I'm excited.
I think for me the most exciting part of the race is always the beginning, because there's so much anticipation towards the next couple of hours. You really don't know what's going to happen. You put all this work into your preparation and to your mental training and all of that, and you can't really predict what's happening. So I feel like before the starting line, the waiting point is always the most exciting one.
When I ran the Chicago Marathon, I had a feeling of elation towards the end where I knew I was going to do it in a time that I was proud of, and I knew I'd had one of the best days of my life. And if I could bottle up that feeling and have that with every marathon, that would be the dream.
The part that is really exciting for me is anytime I will see one of my Meta Endurance colleagues. We have people here behind the cameras. I'm also very grateful that they are spending some of their time on the Sunday morning in Berlin working on that marathon and also cheering on us. So I will be very happy to see them. I feel like a bad result would be running that warm-up and then going into my marathon pace and feeling like it's way too hard, starting to be frustrated, getting cramps. I feel like this would not really be the confidence booster I'm looking for.
I've had that before where I would just like crash after 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and I would have to like walk and take it easy again. Or I got cramps in New York once and called Alex midway through the run and was like, what am I gonna do?
The worst case scenario would be a DNF. As long as I get around the course and enjoy myself and absorb the atmosphere and see the city, I will be happy.
I'm planning to race in the Adidas Adios Pro 3, and I chose this shoe because I feel like it gives me enough forward push and really accelerates my movement. And I'm also a stride runner, so I feel like that shoe works really well with my way of running. I'm definitely hoping to get a little bit faster than I usually run.
I'm going to be racing in the Adidas Adizero Pro 3s. I have been training in them through the summer, so I hit a really fast 10K PB time in a race I recently ran in Denver, and I've banked about 100 miles in them. Have loved them so far for training. They feel really speedy over the shorter distances. So yeah, I'm excited to see how they hold up on race day.
I will be wearing this bad boy here, the Adidas Adios Pro 4. It was announced a few days ago, and I'm very lucky to be one of the few having a pair. I'm both excited and a bit nervous because I haven't raced in it yet, so I'm just Pro 4, my race day shoe. I have very, very good memories in Berlin. From 2019, I ran a 2:50 marathon. My family, friends cheering on me on that course. It was the perfect day, the perfect race. It's still my PB, so that means something.
It's a major marathon, which is always going to be really special. This will be my third major, so I've ran London Marathon twice, I ran the Chicago Marathon last year, and I think the ballot gods are looking down on me because I've just got into the Tokyo Marathon for next year, which wasn't foreseen. I had no idea obviously that would happen. And then if I'm fortunate enough to get opportunities for Boston and New York, then I would love to. I'd probably need to try and get a Boston qualifying time, which gets harder obviously every single year. I would love to do it one day. It just might take me a little bit of time.
That's my first race in Berlin. That's the city that I live in, so it also means I naturally know more people than in any other city that I raced before. The sense of community is very different here.